damn windmills are causing way too much wind at my booth.
What's going on, everybody? Zedin here from A Car Guy's Garage, coming at you from my Argo room, which is, as you can see, being torn down. We are moving, so I am transitioning right now from one house to another. The move is going to be a long move. Like, it's going to take a few months for us to pack everything up. Then we got to turn around and store it all, and then obviously sell the house before we move into another house. So there's a lot going on right now in terms of that. So I'll probably start taking videos somewhere else that's a little bit more comfortable, I guess, because you guys can see all the little dots in the wall, and it just doesn't look that good. But as always, that's why I do these videos, is to share things with you and to let you guys know exactly what's going on in the background of my life and in my business. So the video today, very, very short, very, very sweet. I just want to turn around and get to the point of a few things that have been going on behind the scenes. So first and foremost, in regards to the Aero project items that I am working on, I've had some setbacks. Obviously, if you watch other videos, you've heard them in terms of powder coating and just machine time and getting everything done in a relatively quick process. It is a lot more work for me to turn around and do it, because I got to design it on the computer, then we got to test cut it, and then if the test cuts work, then it's fitting it, and then after fitting it, it's finding the mounting points and all that stuff, and then correlating that back to the CAD drawing, and then eventually turning around and having a semi-finished product that you have cut out on the water jet with the mounting points and all that, and then taking that same thing, taking it to powder coat, getting it powder coated, and just the entire process is extremely long. I underestimated it, to tell you guys the God's honest truth. I underestimated how long that it would take for certain things. So I've been working with 2.5i Subaru right now. I'm working with a Ford Focus right now, an ST, and I'm working with a Rally Art for all for splitters and side skirts. So it is taking longer for multiple reasons. It's not just you take a piece of material and you trace it and then you cut it, because everything that I want to do, I want to be able to, one, customize it, and two, be able to upgrade it in the future as well. So all my designs that I turn around and put out that are going to be my designs, like this is version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all those I want to turn around and have upgradable parts to it in the future down the road, when you guys get tired of the angle of this or the angle of that. So it's a lot. It's a harder process for me than just cutting out something, you know, in, let's say, just plywood, and then mounting the plywood, and there's your splitter. It's not that simple. And I could just turn around and just do bare bones 2015 Subaru, 2008 Subaru, 2010 Subaru, 2010 Ford Focus, 2011 TCs and up. Like, I could just turn around and just have one for those specific things. But like I said, it's about finding a happy medium that, one, it doesn't make me stagnant in the industry. And what I mean by that is that, you know, if you only have one item and everybody's buying that same item, it kind of gets a little bit boring in my eyes. So that's why I want to be able to have, so that you could expand on it. And like I said, it's taken a lot longer for me to grasp that ability and to design it on the computer and come up with it. But slowly but surely, the 2.5i is test fitted for him. Now that is his personal design. That's how he wanted it. So now I could turn around and build off of it, and we'll see if what changes I'll turn around and make. because it is his design. So I'll have to talk to him about putting that up on the internet to see if he minds it being my version 1 or if he wants it changed up. So let me know in the comments, John, if you're listening. If not, I'll just talk to you about it. And then, like I said, the Evo and the Ford Focus. So moving into the next thing about that, what I want to talk about is to elaborate a little bit more on the customization. Is that I've researched many splitter companies, not just Splitter, Aero in general, and what I want to offer you guys is maybe a combination of what all of these companies offer, but only one company offers this, one company offers that, one company offers this, and I want to bring that all into one. So I don't know if I'm necessarily going to take this Aero thing to be every single make and model of car out there, every year, every this, every that. I might just focus solely on what the people want. So if someone wants a rally art, then they come, I make it, and then that goes up on the website as one. And then that expandability, that customization, that's where the difference of me turning around is than a lot of other companies. So just to not really get too far ahead of myself in this, I want to have a base item that you guys could either turn around and have just like that, or you could tell me via drawing on it on your computer or on your cell phone, or giving me measurements on certain areas to say, you want it sharper in this corner or on this curve, you want it thinner at the bottom of the bumper as opposed to wider at the top of the bumper, you want this type of design in the middle, flaring out to the corners, all that stuff. So that is what I believe is going to separate me from a lot of other people, is to be able to have a basic one that then you turn around and make the changes to. Again, you could just turn around and go with the standard one, or you could upgrade it, turn around, to have the winglets, whether they're removable or not. And if they are removable, I could turn around and have multiple different winglets that you could buy down the road. So if you just want a standard, basic fin, cool. Now you want to turn around and make something a little bit, not as tall, awesome. Or you want to make it longer or shorter or wider or whatever. These are all the things that I am trying to process in my mind and on the computer to offer to you guys, so that you don't just get stagnant with, this is your splitter and you're done with it. Like there's nothing else that you could do with it. I don't want that. I want you to be able to turn around and go, well, I just spent, a couple $100, $200-300 American on a splitter, and a year down the road you're going, I want to change it up, but I don't want to spend another $300. Oh, well, that's easy. I have extensions, I have the fins, I have these little things that you could turn around and purchase to make it a little bit more different. So I could keep talking about that, but until I start showing you guys this, I don't know if you guys will fully comprehend exactly what I'm talking about. But that is the difference that I want to turn around and go in with my company and my endeavor in this side of car accessories, is that upgradable, customizable. You could design your entire whole one, and then I just turn around and do all the hard work, designing it on the computer, cutting it, powder coating it, getting it out to you, and then you can turn around and enjoy something that is not only yours, but is essentially a one-off, right? And one-offs are pretty cool in my eyes, and again, that's why my company, to not confuse it with any other company out there, my company is a Car Guy's Garage, okay? So a car guy, me, garage, my garage, where I could turn around and make things that not other companies are turning around and willing to do or want to do, because for them, their side of the business is, we have version 1, 2, 3. That's what we want to sell you, because that's our way of doing our business, and that's totally fine. It would be a lot easier for me to just have 3 items for each car, boom, and you guys just buy them and that's it. But For some reason, I really want to take it that step further and make it expandable, upgradable. You could interchange this and that through it. And I mean, again, that's how I want to differentiate myself from all these other companies. So with that all being said, that's a lot to take in for one video. If you guys have any comments, concerns, questions, ideas, I'm always open to them. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to work with you guys. It is very hard for the diffusers for me to make one for a car that I don't have. Okay, so you guys could always make a cardboard mock-up, and I will turn around and I will take all the measurements when you send it to me. I will figure it all out. I'll get it onto the computer. Again, though, once I cut it, once I powder coat it, it's in your hands. Those are the measurements that you sent me. That's the design that you wanted. You're going to have to turn around and make it work, which is kind of fun at the same time. So think about that. And again, with your splitters and stuff, side skirts, anything that you guys want, if you draw it out, if you say you want them 70 inches by 4 inches and you want the bottom 3 inches flared out from 3 inches in to the end, I could turn around and do all that, and I'll talk you through it. I'll design it all on the computer. I'll send you updates, send you pictures, this, that, and the other thing, and we could just go from there. So I'm going to end the video because I'm starting to ramble and I could feel myself rambling. And that's it for today. So as always, thank you for all the comments, the shares, the likes, the emails, the DMs, PMs, blah, 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 blah. Keep them coming. I love it. And if you haven't heard from me yet and you sent an email or DM or PM, things are getting crazy. Ever since the last car show, I've had so many emails and just contacts. It's been very, very, very overwhelming. So reach out to me again, and that's it for today. We'll see you on the next one. Later.
Let us sniff the queen.